Action.
Action, Jesse. Jesse with Pickett Street Properties.
I'm Fred with Pickett Street Properties.
You know, we haven't had a good, I don't know a PG word for what I want to say. We haven't had a complain fest
in a
while. And so this will be a success story and a complain. I want a female dog fest here at the same time. So we just recently closed a transaction, a short sale transaction. We had a good week. We closed 2 short sale transactions this week, and one of those was this FHA or not FHA?
No. Wait, yes, it was FHA.
Okay. So FHA files we've got a lot of them, it seems like, and FHA files prove to take a little bit longer than a standard traditional short sale. That is one thing. Okay, on this file, this was a short sale in West Seattle.
It's one thing that they take a little longer. This one was exceptionally long.
Right. So the lien holder in this case is
MetLife.
MetLife. And MetLife.
Sorry, Snoopy.
Yeah, Snoopy. That poor blimp. Is that blimp flying anymore? I don't think.
I hope I don't see it. I'd be tempted to want to shoot it down.
And I'm going to just say some things without having done my research to a high level. I have an awareness of certain things about MetLife. I'll tell you a few things that we've heard. One, they've discontinued their wholesale line. Mm-hmm. They are no longer backing mortgage securities, basically.
Right.
They're no longer buying mortgage notes, and they're out of the mortgage business for the most part. Which is interesting. The other thing that they've done is essentially they've gotten rid of a lot of employees, and they're essentially down. My understanding is they're down to, like, I think our real estate team is bigger than the short sale staff at MetLife.
At least the FHA short sale staff.
From what I've heard, it's a ridiculously low number of people that work a lot of files at MetLife, and I would say that our experience with MetLife reflects that.
Yeah, I would say so. And actually I'll say this, that in some ways I am thankful that it was an FHA loan, because
I get that.
It's a government-backed loan, which meant that we had some recourse. A lot of times we just kind of have to sit and absorb what the banks do to us. In this case, because it was FHA, it's a HUD program. We could go to the HUD department, and I actually had to do it twice on this file, almost a third time. It was not pretty. I mean, up to the last minute of trying to close on the file even. One of the things that happens in a short sale is before closing, the bank wants to see the closing statement to make sure that there are no surprises and make sure that they're going to get what was entitled, what they had asked for in the approval letter, and that's understandable. In this case, we provided the final closing statement a week ahead of time, and we heard nothing. And I literally was on the phone for the 2 days up to closing constantly with MetLife, anybody I could get a hold of, saying, hey, we need to get this back. And we know that the answer is going to be yes. It's a rubber stamp. You just got to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't our first rodeo with MetLife. We've closed a few MetLife files, and I would say that they've never been amazing, and they've certainly not improved.
Right.
And I think, though, and I don't think it's realistic to expect that they will improve, especially if they're releasing their mortgage product.
They have no incentive to.
They're releasing their mortgage product completely, and then they have, essentially from what we've heard, is they are minimally staffed. They have a skeleton crew left to kind of get through the distressed properties. Mm-hmm. And so if you are a homeowner and you are thinking about short selling and you have a loan with MetLife, the good news is that we've done them and we can do them for you. We can help you navigate that process. The bad news is that it's not going to be the fastest process, but not a problem. We have experience doing this and getting it done successfully for our clients, and we have, as a reflection of that, we had a closing yesterday. We have a homeowner that no longer has to worry about, that loan anymore.
That burden, and we've got buyers that are happy to be moving into a new home.
Yeah, and that seller specifically has a brand new baby that he gets to focus his attention on instead of this whole process.
Right.
So we're excited for that, and so if you have a loan with MetLife, hopefully this video has helped you, and if you need anything in addition to that, please feel free to reach out to us directly, leaving a comment, or sending us an email. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.